there are infinite number of times you can define creativity, and that means there's an infinite number of ways to be creative in a particular field, to be innovative in a particular field. That amount of time you can define creativity each time you feel, I'm not doing well enough, then define what it means to you. And by getting a new definition, you always find a new way of getting it done. Hey guys, welcome back to Tis Lyrical. I am Tislo. I am always so very excited making a new video. Always. Thank you all for your support, man. It's been massive, crazy. Thank you. So today we are going to be doing 10 ways to improve your creativity. Let's get right to it. Redefine creativity. Yes, redefine creativity. As often as this happens, as often as you feel the need to be more creative, redefine what creativity means to you. It is true that not all of us are going to be famous filmmakers or actors or painters, but the idea that creative art is left for a chosen few is a fallacy, because everybody is creative, including you watching this right now, including me, in so many different ways. So there is room for creativity in everything that gives you joy, satisfaction, and accomplishment. So think about three things right now. Whatever it is, maybe maths, it may be traveling, whatever gives you joy, satisfaction, or a sense of accomplishment. In that there is room for creativity. Learn to walk in your zone. Yes, learn to walk in your zone. What is your zone? Your zone is that mental place that you go into when your work becomes amazingly important to you, and nothing else is as important as your work at that moment. Nothing else can distract you from your work at that moment. You are totally immersed in your work that you don't feel distracted. All you want to do is get the work done because it's so excited at that period, and then everything just flows. It's called a creative flow state. Yes, it is called a creative flow state. So it helps you build, it helps you actually put your head to work to create new stuff. Okay, you have these two tiny voices in your head. Um, there are two sides of a creator's mind: the creator and the opposing side, or we can call them the artist and the editor. And they play very different but important function in making sure you are more creative. The artist, the creator, is the excited one. He's the one doing the work. He's the one trying to create. He's that part of you that is always trying to get something done, something new done, something better done. He's always scribbling and writing, and is very adventurous. He likes trying new stuff and doing things. Then guess who the opposition is, or the opposing side, or the editor? The editor is that part of your mind that always wants you to, he's always trying to make sure, he's always trying to cut down your work into that final masterpiece. So yes, he is actually a good guy. In trying to be more creative, if you want to be more creative, you are going to have to avoid the voice of the editor for a period of time. Avoiding the editor does not mean you shouldn't listen to that voice that says this verse is not good enough, or I think we should take this part out, or really can apply to anything. But it is listening to that voice at the tail end of your creative process. Okay, you are trying to be more creative, and you would do that if you have the editor just looking around looking for what to cut down. Okay. Another way to improve your creativity is to merely take a walk. It's as easy as that. Just take a walk. Let me tell you this. Before I started recording this video, I was feeling some type of way about how to start. I was thinking, what background am I going to use? What am I going to say? I knew what I was going to say. I had the point, but I didn't know where the fuck to begin. So I just decided to take a walk, a long walk actually, to this place I like so much. And the ideas just started coming to me. I was like, wow. So all I needed was a walk. Yes, you can just take a walk, do some exercise, go to the gym, go for a run, Just try and keep your body active, right? um it helps a lot. It keeps you relaxed afterwards, and then you can think things through and over. Try something new. Try something you would normally not enjoy. I'm not saying you should put yourself through hell, but you can't really be hoping to do something new, something innovative, and still be trying the old ways of doing stuff. Okay, doing the same thing and expecting different results is foolishness. Yes, and it is. So try something new. If you are a hip hop star, if you are a hip hop artist, maybe a rap, try doing some alternative. If you are an R&B artist, try doing some pop, and all. Just spice things a little bit. Listen, if you listen to a lot of pop, try some hip hop. If you listen to a lot of hip hop, try pop, try R&B, try alternative, try Afrobeat, whatever it is. Just try something new. Use your emotions. They are good tools. I want you to know that whatever art you are trying to create, be it in any field, is you putting a private emotion on a public display for people to see. If you are going to have an audience for whatever it is you are trying to be creative at, then it should be that you are transferring an emotion from a personal place into a place where everybody can see via your art. Now, it is important that you make use of the emotions as you feel them. Use your emotions. They are good tools to make you more diversified in your art. Okay. What if I tell you to forget being serious and just try to play around with the beat a little bit? Play around with your instruments, play around with your whatever it is, whatever equipment you use to get your art done. Don't take it too serious. It's just an art. Okay, most people they get too tense, and once you get too tense, your mind wouldn't work. They are right on the spot. They are under pressure to produce something, and so they don't really get much done. But just play around, okay? Whatever it is you do, just joke around a little bit with the beats. Just I suggest this. Um, for the first 1 20 minutes, for the first 1 minute, a few seconds to 1 minute, try playing a beat or doing something that you normally would not and you normally think is stupid. Try it. After a while, then move to something that is more accustomed to you, something you are more familiar with. After that, then just freestyle. Let it be a freestyle. Play around, joke around. Don't write. Try not to write because that will just slow your mind down. Try having fun. Okay, but you can record yourself in case you need to go back for reference. The next point is to learn to work with someone. This will greatly increase your creativity. This will greatly increase the content of your music. Why? Because writing with someone will bring out stuff in you that you never thought was possible. The person may bring in dimensions that you never thought were that you never would have considered in your mind. So writing with someone will greatly increase your tendencies of getting new stuff done. So try working with people, try playing with a band, try listening to music with your friends, and most importantly, whenever you get a new stuff done, ask people you trust that are good with that know to a certain extent about your art. Ask them about your work. What do you think this is? What do you think about this? What do you think about this? Preferably ask your friends because they won't lie to you, they'll tell you the truth. And the more people you work with, the more your chances of getting new ideas, right? So work with different type of people, work with different amount of people. And yes, have a theme for your work. Most people fail to achieve what they are meant to achieve because they don't know what they want really. So know what you want before you begin to work. Okay, so that's the essence of having a theme. Okay, say I'm going to write about this, I'm going to write about love, I'm going to write about money, I'm going to write about God, whatever it is. Choose a topic, choose a theme, then get to work. Learn to use imagery. The concept of this is to make yourself accustomed to a visual environment. We know that there are two ways to get information to our minds. One of the ways is the visual gate, and the other way is the ear gate. So you get things to your mind basically from or by the things you hear and the things you see. And music is a lot of hearing already. You get um, more creative when you visualize your music. and you create a visual focal points, that is a place of focus. And you do this by getting fixed on an image. You fix your mind, your focus on an image. This image doesn't, it's not just anything. You can't just get any image. It has to be something that triggers an emotion. It has to be something that triggers your senses. So you can do this by either projecting an image. It may be a painting or just an image on your screen, maybe a projector, a television, or just staring at a painting, a printed picture, or whatever. But like I said, let this picture have meaning. Let it make meaning to you. Let it trigger some type of emotions in you. So you make the connections between the visuals, that's what you see, and your music. Okay, this helps. I've tried it a couple of times, and it really does help to bring about this new style of creativity within you. So there you have it, 10 ways to improve your creativity. If this video was helpful in any way, please leave a comment in the section below and tell us how this video was helpful to you. If you are new here, this is Tis Lyrical. You're welcome. Feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified for subsequent videos. I am Tislor. Thank you very much. Until next time, I will see you. Take care.